If there is no supervisory being, then what do we base morality on? There's no morality. There's no God.
It's basically idolatry, creating a God in your own image, a God that doesn't demand moral accountability. And that's why it's so embraced by this generation. They've given themselves to darkness, created a God in their own image, and they don't feel morally responsible to it.
What you've just seen is a selection of videos showing a common creationist argument. Without God, there is no morality. We all have a sense of morality, but where does it come from? Well, if you were to take a religious stance, you might say that an almighty creator imbued us with it. Or perhaps you would say it's because there's a set of rules, and if we disobey them, we're tortured forever. On the other hand, you might take a more scientific viewpoint. You see, although you might not see it as the same, animals have a sense of morality. You can see it in almost all social animals. A very good example are meerkats. Meerkats exhibit clear altruistic behaviour. Sentry meerkats look out for the well-being of foraging meerkats, giving a warning bark when a predator is sighted. They will also babysit other meerkats' young, and will even protect them to the death. So now we come to the crux of the matter. Where does this morality come from? Well, a possible explanation is that we evolved morality. Now, I'm not just going to say it was evolution, and leave it at that. If I did, I would be no better than someone who said it was a god. To help demonstrate it, I wrote a simulation to show how it may have happened. In the simulation, there are some organisms. They have preset variables of morality. This variable determines the likelihood that they will kill another organism. The lower it is, the higher the chance. Mutations to this variable also occur. When two organisms collide, they have a chance to procreate, or kill. If they kill another creature 3 or more times, they themselves will be killed. This is to prevent one creature from killing all the others. The creatures also change colour as a visual aid. The bluer they are, the less likely they are to kill. Let's run the simulation. We start off with 5 organisms in each enclosure. In this simulation, no organisms survive. This is because none are moral enough to breed more than kill. Natural selection has favoured none. If we keep resetting the simulation, eventually a group survives. It is an enclosure of round organisms. This is because the parents pass on the morality trait to the child. Over time, the group of organisms become bright blue. This means they have a large morality value. No matter how often we run the simulation, only the round organisms of evolution survive and prosper. Although the simulation is extremely basic, it is sufficient to illustrate how morality can be achieved through natural means. Of course, I realise that this does not disprove the God theory. I am essentially the God of my simulation, and as one, I could just set the morality to a large value from the start. But this isn't the point of the video. It was made to show that the common argument, without a God, we might as well be killing each other, is wrong.
There's no morality. There's no God.